Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So many things. Trinidad is like a hot mess right now. So there's earthquake, there's drug bust that Trinidad helped with. There is Venezuelan escapees from the detention center, and there is so many pharmaceuticals that have spoiled while in storage. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't know where to start, but let me start with the earthquake. If you felt it, leave it in the chat section. Let me know where and if you felt it. It was a 4.9. Some people are saying it felt more than that, but this is what the UWI gave, and they were saying that it occurred at 4:20 p.m. this afternoon. Um, Port of Spain, about 67 kilometers northeast of Port of Spain, 73 kilometers west of Tobago, 70 kilometers northwest of Arima, and that's the distance and direction to the epicenter. So if you're not too close as possible to the epicenter, of course, definitely you will not feel much. But a lot of persons said that they felt it. So leave in the comment section below. Let me know if you felt it. But we got a lot of earthquakes. That we had one in just off the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico last evening. 5.7 or 6.3 in the Philippines last night. I mean, earthquakes are just swarming right now. But that, like what they say, earthquakes, pestilences, wars, rumors of wars. I'll leave it right there for you to tango with that. So let's get on to the other big news that's coming out of Trinidad, where the Trinidad Police Service played a critical role in the seizure of over US 25 million in cocaine and an arrest of three foreign nationals during a maritime operation off the coast of Portugal earlier this month, according to a release from the US Embassy in Port of Spain. The statement said the operation stemmed from months of collaboration between agents, U.S. drug enforcement based at the embassy, and officers from the TTPS vetted unit and the TOCU and the Seaport Cooperation Project CCOP. Have you ever, did but anyway, U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration officers in Trinidad, in the embassy. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, they said a coordinated effort to the seizure led to the arrest of three crew members aboard the sailboat that departed from Trinidad in early July. So it departed from Trinidad, but I read through the entire story. However, the story really failed to say if the cocaine came from Trinidad or if it was on the boat and the boat docked here and the boat went on somewhere else. They really did not say if the cocaine was loaded onto the ship in Trinidad. I found the story to be just praising these police, praising the guys at the embassy, but no real information as to if the cocaine was loaded here or if the ship was transiting to Trinidad and then onward to the Azores Islands where they got it. I don't know. I just found this to be a very weird story, but good work. And then we have these five Venezuelan detainees who escaped from the immigration detention center in Arima on Tuesday, June 24th. Look at them. Have a good look at them. And if you see them anywhere, make sure that you let the police know about them. Okay? Make sure report them to the police. If you see them anywhere you see them, make sure report them to the police. These are, they actually escaped, I understand, from the Arima detention center on Tuesday, which is what today. Actually, today. This is the day when they escaped there. So we have a earthquake of Trinidad. We have Trinidad helping in a big drug bust. We have Venezuelan detainees escaping, and then what do we have here?
Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo has revealed that approximately $80 million worth of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceutical supplies have expired while in storage at NIPDEC. Dr. Bodo blamed the massive wastage on a lack of an integrated inventory management system, a problem he says has been unresolved for over 10 years. He also noted that the government is spending over $123,000 per month to store expired and active drugs, calling it a serious inefficiency in the healthcare supply chain. The Ministry of Health is now moving to reform procurement systems and implement proper inventory controls to prevent further losses. What are your thoughts on this revelation? #Health News #Trinidad and Tobago #expired drugs #NIPDEC #TT Parliament #DR Lakram Bodo #Healthcare TT #Cry News TT.
That is some serious stuff going on there. So you're telling me that 80 million worth of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceutical supplies have expired while in storage. Massive wastage and lack of integrated inventory system. And problem has gone on for 10 years. The government is spending over 123 million per 123,000 per month to store expired and active drugs, calling it serious inefficiency. That is serious. That is serious. That's worth an inquiry, people. Calling somebody and make sure that they pay for something like this. But leave your comments in the section below, guys. Leave your comments in the section below, and thanks for viewing.